afternoon, all my lovely YouTube family. I hope everybody is fine and well on this rather fresh Thursday afternoon. So it's Thursday the 3rd of October today, and yes, I know it has been quite some time since I last posted a video. In fact, it's been almost a month since I posted my last video, which was actually a month behind when I filmed it as well. Most of you will know, obviously, I finished the tour that I was doing, the summer tour. Well, I finished the European leg at the start of August. I had a couple of UK gigs to do mid and end of August, and yeah, that was pretty much it. I pretty much finished that and then went straight off on holiday. I had 10 nights in Las Vegas, which was absolutely phenomenal. It seems to get better every time. It's like, that was like my 7th time, I think, to Las Vegas. I go there like pretty much, I try and get there twice a year if I can, but I'll go at least once a year. I've been going once a year since, well, I've been going once or twice a year since like 2015, so made my 7th trip to Las Vegas, and yeah, I had an absolutely epic time. And then came back from there, had a couple of days at home, and then went off to Ibiza for a long weekend, which was quite the anticlimax. Let me tell you, after spending 10 nights in Las Vegas, it was quite some anticlimax having 3 nights in Ibiza. So that was that. In fact, to be honest with you, by the time I'd by the time I'd finished the weekend in Ibiza, I was quite ready to come home. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love Las Vegas and America. I could have stayed there, but I'm not a huge fan of Ibiza. It's not really my kind of scene anymore, to be honest. So I wasn't overly impressed, but yeah, I was ready to come back. I was ready to come back to work after that. If I'm honest, I enjoy the job. I'm fortunate that I do something that I enjoy, so I was more than happy to come back and get on a job. So I came back from Ibiza on the Monday, and then I was back out to work on the Wednesday. I did a job up to Glasgow. I did 3 loads down south, went up to Glasgow, spent 6 days sat up there. So I didn't get any filming done. But I've missed it. I have missed recording and putting my videos together, and I do still have the trip from Cologne. I did say when I got back from the European leg of my last tour, I did say that I've got a trip to Cologne. I did do it and I did video it, but I've not even, because obviously I've been on holiday and stuff like that, I've not, to be honest with you, the footage is still on the memory card on the GoPro. I've not even uploaded it onto my iPad yet, and had a look at editing it. But I've got some downtime coming up, so I'm going to pull the footage and try and edit that into a video and hopefully get it posted. This will more than likely be posted before my trip to Cologne, because I'm just going to try and keep everybody in the loop. Obviously the trip to Cologne was like back at the start of August, 2 months ago now, so I'm going to post this first as a bit of an update kind of thing. But yes, today I am off to Ormskirk. Well, I've got a load from the vicinity of Ormskirk, and then I'm off to Northern Ireland. Why is everybody driving at 50 miles an hour? And then speeding up when you try to overtake them. fact, that van there has done me a bit of a favour actually, because he's slowed that guy down who I was overtaking, who tried to come up the inside of me. So yes, I'm loading from Ormskirk and then I'm off to Northern Ireland, which for those of you who don't fully understand that, that's Northern Ireland. So yeah, I'm doing a little bit of a tour actually. I'm trying not to give too much away, because I just don't do that. But yeah, we're going to Belfast, and then, well, you'll just have to wait and see. But to be honest with you, I don't know if there's going to be a whole lot to film. And I mean, this job keeps me out now until the end of November, pretty much. I'm finishing on like, I finished this job on like the 23rd of November. So there might not be a whole lot to film, to be honest, throughout the next 2 months almost. So I thought it's only fair for me to do a bit of an explanation slash, you know, putting a bit of a video together for whatever I can film, I will film. But it's pretty much, I mean, this is a deck chair tour again, but it's UK only. So, and it's getting towards the end of the year now, so there won't be any deck chairs involved. I can pretty much guarantee that. There won't be any actual deck chairs involved, but it is a, strictly speaking, it's a tour with a lot of downtime. And then it's just a case of running from one venue to the next through the night around the UK. So as I said, probably not a great deal to film. But because of that, if I don't film anything on this tour, it will be at the very least the end of November before I do anything that I can film. So for that reason, as I said, I'm going to try and put something together now for the next few days, or for the next couple of days. And if I can get some footage filmed while I'm on the tour, I surely will do. So yeah, as I said, Ormskirk, load there, and then my plan of attack is, because we're shipping out of Cairnryan tomorrow afternoon at 3:30, I believe. So really steady day and a bit. It's 12:35 now, Thursday afternoon. I'm loading at 4 o'clock. I'll be there early. I'm going to try and get it on early, because what I'm going to try and do is get up to I'm going to try and park in Todd Hills tonight, and then just run across the 75 tomorrow to Cairnryan. So ideally, I'm going to try and get this load on early and get parked up early, because Todd Hills is not the biggest of places anyway. But also, my beloved Man United are on at 5:55 PM, so I'd like to get parked up to watch the football. And I can see people frowning already. I can see the frowns. But you know, someone's got to support them, haven't they? And I know we're going through a tough time at the minute. I don't need any stick in the comments. All right, just leave me alone. We're going through a tough time. We're going through a transitional period. That's what I'm calling it. It's a transitional period, all right? But you know, that's what football's about. It's about sticking with your team through thick and thin. You know, that's how it is. So yeah, that's for now. That's pretty much all I've got to report. But we'll see how we get on with the day. That, I mean, what I've outlined there really is that's what I'd really like to do today. Get this loaded, get up to Todd Hills. If I can get parts in there this evening, then happy days. Have the night off there, get up tomorrow. I've not got to get up too early. As I said, I'm not sailing till 3:30, so I'm not going to get up at daft o'clock or anything like that. I can have a lie-in tomorrow and get up and have a leisurely stroll across the 75. Those of you who know the 75 will know that it's not so much of a leisurely stroll. All good fun. But yeah, without further ado, let's get up the road and get this load on, and then we'll see how we get on with the rest of the day.
Diamond from gold. Maybe you are something I cannot define. Maybe you are the fallen kind. I lay in bed with violence, the silent side of me. We see where fire starts to breathe. When I was laying silent, the voice inside of me made me lose my mind right. Made me lose my mind right.
Right, so that's us all loaded, and all we've got to do now is head north. So as I said earlier, I'm aiming for Todd Hills, but I mean it's 4:55 now. I thought I might be away a little bit earlier. I turned up there actually at 3 o'clock to load for a 4 o'clock load, but the guys didn't turn up there themselves until sorry about that. It was just that was quite steep, that bridge. Yeah, I turned up there at 3. I was hoping to get it on early, but the guys didn't turn up themselves until 3:45, and then there was a couple of other guys turned up at about 4, because I mean some of that stuff we put on the truck was super heavy. Super heavy. I mean like 5 of us struggled to get it up the ramp. So I'm running a little bit behind where I thought I might be, but that's not a problem. I didn't start my car until 11:15 this morning, so I've got till 2:15 in an absolute emergency. Not that I'm ever going to need that kind of time, because a bit of a standoff there. Very good anticipation there, sir. Thank you very much. Stunning, Scania, that is absolutely stunning. Less is more. Less is definitely more. Yes, I've got till 2:15 if I need to, which I don't intend to go anywhere near that. So I'm about 116 miles from Todd Hills now. As I said, it's 4:55 now. However, football starts at 5:55, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get can't get my words out. I'm going to get on the M6. I'm going to do a little bit north, probably till about 5:45. Pull up, watch the football, and then I'm going to do the rest after. So all that means is that I'm going to be getting to Todd Hill probably about 10 o'clock tonight. But if I can't get parked in there, then it's fine. I've got. As I said, I've got till 2:15, so I've got plenty of time to go and find somewhere else to park. If I can't get in Todd Hills, I can either run onto the 75 and find a lay-by somewhere, if needs be, or it's only one junction back to Carlisle truck stop from Todd Hills, so I could even go back there. I'd rather not go in a lay-by tonight if I can help it. I mean, I don't mind going in a lay-by if I'm just having 9 hours and going again, but because I don't have to get up in the morning, if I can find somewhere with a garage to park, somewhere where I can get some kind of scran in the morning, then that would be the ideal scenario. So as I said, either Todd Hills or a truck stop somewhere would be better for me. But I guess we'll have to wait and see, won't we? I'm hoping I'll be getting Todd Hills at 10 o'clock tonight. We'll just we'll see what happens. So I'm waiting. According to the dash, because the dash will gauge the weight of the truck, and it's got like almost like digital scales, I guess. I'm guessing that it's something to do with the airbags and how much. Obviously, I'm guessing it can tell. I'm guessing the computer can tell by how much pressure is on the airbags to obviously keep them at the level ride height. By how much pressure is on the airbags, I'm guessing it can tell how much weight is obviously on the truck. So according to the dash, it's 29 ton, which is pretty much as much. Oh yeah, woohoo! That's tight. Wow. Yeah, according to the dash, I'm 29 ton, which is pretty much as much weight as I've ever had on the truck, to be honest. I don't think up until this point I've ever carried anything over like 26, 27 ton, or weighed in it, grossed in at anything over 26, 27 ton. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes. I've reset the trip. I've reset the trip computer, so I can see how it does fuel-wise with this kind of weight on. I mean, this obviously 30 ton, it's still only really 75% of the max payload. I mean, it will obviously you can run at 40 ton. So, you know, I would expect it to be doing all right still with 30 ton on, but we'll keep an eye on that, and I'll do an update later on in the tour. Here we are then, the moment of truth. So it's 9:15, I said I'd be here for about 10 actually, and a little bit earlier. It's looking fairly busy. Yeah, it's looking quite busy actually. This might be a no-go. Oh wow. Wow. It's a definite no-go actually. I think that guy there is just having a 45-minute break, but because he's got his curtains open, he's reading the paper, but you know. garage and get some stuff, and then head for the 75, I guess.
Like a diamond from gold. Maybe you are something I cannot define. Maybe you are the fallen kind. I leave them with violence, the silent side of me. We see where fire starts to breathe. When I would lay in silence, the voice inside of me made me lose my mind right. Made me lose my mind right.
I'll tell you what, I'm glad to have that A75 out of the way. It must be going on 4 years since I last came up here. But you know, credit to anybody who has to do that every week. I couldn't tackle that road every week. It's enough to drive any man insane. It's actually a nice road, but it's annoying because the speed limit's 40 miles an hour for trucks on the single carriageway. So I mean, a lot of people just crack on, but you know, there's always somebody who's sticking to the speed limit, and if you can't get by them, or if you're stuck behind them, then it can become quite frustrating. This is the new port of Cairnryan. Well, I say new, it's not so new anymore. I believe it's newly built because when I first came up here, we sailed out of Stranraer, which is just down the road. Not far at all, but it is just a little slightly further down the road. But we don't sail out of there anymore, we just sail out of this one here at Cairnryan. So, and I think it's Stena and the FDS here, so I would imagine that they just don't use that port at Stranraer anymore. Could be wrong. No doubt the more regular or the more frequent travellers know more than I do. That's right, so you've got P&O just there, and then just slightly further on is the Stena terminal. Wasted time washing the truck anyway yesterday. It's absolutely filthy again now. It was clean for all of an hour. It was nice while it lasted. So it's 9:57 now AM, and there's a boat at 11, I do believe. I'm booked on at 3:30. I don't know if they'll let me on the 11 o'clock or not, if there's any space on it. To be honest, I'm not even really fussed about going on it. It doesn't really matter which one I get on. Welcome to Belfast, ladies and gentlemen. So whilst I'm thinking about it now, I've been asked to do shout-outs again. So shout out to Kurt Groves, shout out to Dylan Whitehouse. Good afternoon from a rather dull looking Belfast. And on the subject of shout-outs, I mentioned earlier in the video that I did that job to Glasgow last week, and I was sat in Bothwell Services, and somebody pulled up and got a camera out and took a couple of photos of the truck. So I got out of the cab and I just had a quick chat with him and just said, just asking him what he does with the photos. I wanted to have a look at the photos that he'd taken, and I got out of the cab and he says, "Are you Daniel Scott?" I said, "I am, yeah." And he goes, "Oh, I watch your videos." So I was like, "Oh wow, that's, you know, that's quite nice to be recognised." So Alex Henderson, shout out to you, my friend. Very nice to meet you, and thank you for tuning in, by the way. So the place where I'm heading for is literally like 5 minutes down the road from here. It's no bother whatsoever. So this is probably going to be quite a short video for a change. pretty sure this roundabout's new. I don't remember this. I do not remember this at all. It doesn't look very new actually, but I certainly don't remember it. As I said, it has been 3 or 4 years since I've been here, so. But this is us now. We load in tomorrow and then we've got show days Sunday, Monday. We've got a production day on this one, although it's an arena tour. We don't normally have production days on arena tours, but it is, with it being the first UK gig, I can only imagine that's why. But yeah, that's that is pretty much going to be that for this video, so I'm going to wrap it up there by as always saying thank you for watching. Thank you to everybody who has liked, commented on my videos and subscribed to the channel. The growth over the last few months has just been incredible, absolutely unbelievable. So I owe it all to you guys for supporting me. The messages of support have been unbelievable, and people thanking me for putting videos out, and it's like, no, thank you guys for supporting me along the way. It honestly has meant a lot to me. So I shall finish it off there. Sorry, I'm trying to reverse and talk at the same time. So I'll finish it off there anyway. Thank you for watching, guys, and hopefully I'll see you next time.